So good morning, everyone. Due to some technical issue, I guess we have to start the session a little late. So let's get started. Obviously, there are others are joining, but we will be starting meanwhile. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Sampath is only one person there right now. Sampath, can we start in another 2 minutes? Are you okay? Because others are joining. We'll wait for 2 minutes. If they're not joining, I'm going to start off the session. Is that okay, Sampath? Am I audible, Sampath? No, thank you. So yes, looks like no one is joining. So Sampath, we will be continuing. Okay. Yesterday we were discussing about agenda syllabus, right? And we were discussing Power BI components. Correct. And today what I promised is we are going to deal with SQL commands. We are going to deal with SQL commands. Okay. Now, under SQL commands, we have five types. Okay. Let me take up Excel and explain you out. Okay. SQL commands. So the first command we have here is DDL commands. Okay. What is the full form of DDL commands? Data structured query language. Data structured query language, which is basically going to deal with the structure of the data, like, where you have multiple columns and rows together is known as a table, and that table is something we are going to make out in our DDL commands. So what does a DDL command will be doing? It will be talking about the structure of the data. Okay. Under DDL commands, you have five different subcommands. Okay. So the first one you have here is create, alter, delete, it is drop, truncate, and your rename. So DDL commands will be dealing with the structure of the table, means creation of this table. You can see from scratch it can create the table. Alter means what? Adding one more column or deleting the existing column. So alter can help you to add or delete the existing column. What is your drop and truncate? Drop and truncate can remove the entire table, including the structure. So there is some difference. In depth, we are going to learn when our classes get started. And rename can change the name of the table. So this entire we call it in a shortcut, we call it as a Dr. Cat. Just to remember things, we have find it out this Dr. Cat just to understand. So this five things, what is Dr. Cat here? D is drop, R is rename, C is create, A is alter, T is truncate. Sometimes whenever an interviewer is asking you a question, it would be difficult for you to answer. So that is why we are typing in Dr. Cat, and table, in this table, we are going to create a new column or delete the existing column, whatever it is going to talk about the structure of the table. Am I clear so far? Sampath, Mohammed. Any doubts, Sampath and Mohammed? Any doubts? Good. Now next comes here is DML commands. DML commands. So what does a DML commands deal with is it's going to deal with data manipulation language. Data manipulation language means it is going to deal like it is going to write something inside this table. What it is going to do? It is going to write something inside the table. Means it can perform the manipulation. DDL is only talking about outside structure. DML is going to write something inside the table. Writing means performing manipulations. So under this, the commands would be like this. The first command would be your insert. Second command would be your delete. Third command would be your update. Insert, delete, update. what does this DML commands will do? DML commands is going to write something inside this table, right? Something inside this table. So insert means inserting a fresh record. Delete means deleting one record. Update means, for example, let's understand there is a student called Raj. There is a student called Raj who enrolled for only SQL course. But by default or by mistake, in place of SQL, it has been updated with Tableau or Power BI. So when you're trying to, without deleting this record, when you're trying to update this SQL, you are trying to replace or update this SQL with Power BI, that is known as your update command. So whatever the manipulations you are performing inside the table is known as your DML command. Okay. If any doubts, guys, please feel free to ask. Next we have here is DQL commands. So what is this DQL commands, which is known as your data query language? Data query language. So data query language means which is useful for view purpose or only for reading purpose. You can only read it, but you cannot write or you cannot create or you cannot do anything here. Here we have only one and only command, which is known as your select command. So select command will help you to understand and read the data. Select command will help you to understand and read the data. So that's what your DQL commands is going to do. Okay, just whatever you wanted to, for example, you wanted to view entire data, we are going to write a query called select star from students table means students. Or if you wanted to see top 10, we say select star from students limit 10. Like that, we have multiple queries, but we are going to use a query called select, which is only for reading purpose. Okay. Am I clear so far, everyone? Am I clear so far? Can I clear this? Mohammed, I can see you're a new joinee, but the topic is very much new. I can talk to you later on the normal demo, but topic is new. So Sampath is saying yes. Mohammed, you're also understanding, Mohammed.
Yes, yes.
Very good. We are just, as of now, your understanding should be we are dealing with only SQL commands, trying to understand how I'm explaining you this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did already this. Yeah, I did my master's in computer applications, so I know all this. You can carry on.
Very good. So, but you missed the demo, I believe. We have our completed 2 days demo. Yesterday we were discussing about syllabus. Day before yesterday we are discussing about entire data analysis. So I
So
wish you go.
actually, I was interested into that. Actually, I want to know the overview, what exactly the data analyst job is, and what is the course syllabus. And
Yes, all those covered in yesterday 2 sessions. So just a minute. Let me complete this and I'll give you an overview.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Just
Thank you.
let me complete. You know, we are middle of something. We are going to
Yeah,
complete this in another 10-15 minutes. 10
yeah,
minutes.
sure.
Okay. So the fourth one we have here is, guys, let me, just a moment. Okay, let it be. I'll write here. So next, you have here is, why it's not, well, just a moment, guys. I just wanted to put it in a left side so that we'll have a space. Okay. Next we have here is DCL commands, which is known as your data control language. What does it deals with this? It's going to deal with your data control language is going to deal with your permissions. What it is going to deal? It is going to deal with your permissions. For example, For example, let's understand. You have two options here, grant and revoke. So let me make you understand what it is. For example, you guys joined one company called, maybe you guys joined a company called any company, okay, Google, Capgemini, or any company you guys join. So there are two different sectors or two different departments. One department can be your IT department, and one department can be your HR department. Okay, so let's understand. There is one employee, there is one employee who is already working as a HR, who is already working as a HR, and this particular employee, who is already working as a HR, have been resigned to this company. He given resignation to this particular company, and he's leaving the job. What he's doing, he's leaving the job. He did a resignation and he wanted to left the job. He left the job permanently. So obviously there would be some access to the database, right? Whenever you're employed to some particular company, you will have access to that particular data. So whenever he's leaving, what a DCL, the person who works on administrator, the DCL commands, that person will go and remove the access. That person will go and remove the access. So remove access is nothing but we call remove access as a revoke. What it is? Revoke. Revoke is you're removing the access from the data, removing access to the data. Okay. And there is a one more person who is freshly joining to this particular company to a department called IT department. He is happily joining this IT department. So whenever you join to any company, right? And whenever you join any company, if you have to work there, obviously you need access to this IT department or to this particular data set. So that is nothing but giving permissions. Granting permission means giving access to the data sets is known as your grant. Okay, is known as your grant. Am I clear, everyone? But who is going to work this? A DBA is going to work this, not we. We can be a developers or we can be a data analyst, but we are not a database administrators. We are not going to deal with permissions. But still, why we have to know means whenever a new employee comes into your department, if you are a head of that particular project, you should know whom to contact regarding this permission. So whom you are going to contact? Database administrator. So what does a DBA is doing? He's doing a grant and revoke permissions to the particular data set. Clear? Sampath and Mohammed, are we good so far? Can I get quick S and move it to the next one? Clear? Okay, Sampath is saying yes. Mohammed, you also understood, Mohammed? Perfect. So let me remove, and last command we have here is TCL commands. Last command we have here is TCL commands. The full form of this is nothing but transaction control language. What is the full form? Transaction control language. What does it is going to deal with is it's going to deal with your commit and rollback. I'll tell you what it is. Under this, what kind of a commands do you really have is first is commit. Second is rollback. And then you have your save point. Okay. So, of course, we should also know what is TCL commands. Now, if I generally ask you, what is a transaction? What is a transaction? General. So, generally, you do some transactions, no? From your account to your parents' account or to your friend's account. Money transaction, debit and credit. We know this, right? So in SQL, a transaction is nothing but it is a group of SQL statements that are executed together in a single unit of work is known as a transaction. Okay. Now I would like to explain you this with some pictures so that you will go and understand. Basically, the TCL commands is trying to give you a second chance to the developer or a data analyst whether you have to save it permanently or you have to undo the or you have to roll back it. Okay, so maybe this is new to you. Let me explain you with this structure. So I'm just taking a plain page here. So let's understand. Yesterday I said I'm going to teach you how does a SQL background mechanism is going to be. So one question I wanted to ask you guys, a general question, please respond. Okay, now you are a user here. Okay, generally, I'm talking about your local systems, not even your SQL. I'm talking about your local systems. You are a user here, and this is your local system, laptop or systems, whatever you call it. Whenever you save some files in your systems, where it will go and get saved? Whenever you go and save some data, where it will go and get saved?
Not right.
Hard disk. That's what you said, right? Hard drive or hard disk, right?
Yes.
So it is going to be saved in hard disk. Now tell me, you can understand this hard disk um, behavior or language, or hard disk can understand your language? No. What you're trying to save it is getting saved, but we don't know how to interact with hard disk right directly. So for that, there is some mediator. Who is that mediator between hard disk and you? Who is that mediator? I'm talking about general our systems. Who is that mediator? Even you can Google and tell me if you don't know. Hard disk directly cannot understand our language, but there is a mediator. Who is that? Okay, I'm only telling. You will remember now. OS, operating system. Yes or no? Sampath, Muhammad, operating system. Yes. Do this is our school days, no? We learned our computers, basic computers, whichever subject you are doing. In school days only we learned this OS and all. Yes or no? Keyboard, mouse, OS, operating system, memory, everything we learned in our school days. That time we don't, concentrate, but later on it's gonna be helpful to you. So, like that, in SQL also we have a hard hard drive or hard disk where you have to save your files, but user cannot directly interact with it. So that is why there is some mediator here. That mediator name is RDBMS. Okay, what I'll do, I'm not able to write it properly with pen, so I'll go and write with the cursor. I'll say RDBMS. Who is that mediator? RDBMS between us and this hard disk, right? So this RDBMS full form is nothing but Relational Database Management System, which acts like a mediator. It will make understand user requirement. It will make understand user requirement. It will send the requirement to hard disk, and whenever you wanted to get information back, it will fetch data from hard disk. Okay, it will fetch data from hard disk. Now, the user is going to send to hard disk with the help of a mediator called RDBMS, but to write his queries. What is SQL? SQL is a structured query language where we are going to write the queries onto a tool called MySQL tool. So that is what we are going to install tomorrow. So we are going to he is going to get a client software here. You know, you will have one client software here, um, wherein uh, maybe we are going to install two things. One is Workbench. Let me write this way. One is MySQL Workbench. The other one is MySQL command line. We are going to write we are going to install two client softwares in order to work on it. Workbench is your white screen. Command line is your black screen. We are going to work on this two client softwares, and we are going to write here is our SQL queries. What we are going to write? Our SQL queries. Okay, this is not very much clear, so I'll write this only. So we users are going to write SQL queries, SQL queries onto a screen called client software called Workbench and command line. So whatever you write here with the help of a mediator called RDBMS, it is sending to hard disk and it will save here. Whenever you wanted to fetch, see, to write something, we use something called insert into, let me write, insert, right, our DML commands. So maybe we write like this, insert into students, one comma, his name is Raj, and his age is 26 and enrolled for MySQL. Okay, this is a query. You are writing this query here and it is getting saved here. And whenever you wanted to fetch back, means for reading purpose, you use a command called maybe select star from students, which is here for reading purpose. You write the query, it will fetch from here and output will be visible onto the screen. So this is how a background mechanism will work. Am I clear? Any doubts so far, Sampath and Mohammed? Any doubts?
No.
Yes. Now, what will happen here is whenever this is a backend, whenever you write your DML commands, this is how it is going to work. DQL or DML or DDL, any commands you do, this is how it's gonna work. But whenever you're introducing a command called TCL commands, transaction control language, what it is basically known as, we might have heard about something called buffer or cache account. So we see this as a buffer or cache account, which is giving a second choice to user whenever you introduce TCL commands only. So what happens, whatever the record you're writing, insert into students, this instead of sending to hard disk, it will send like this. So let's understand the command, whatever you have written onto the screen, instead of getting into hard disk, it is getting and saving in your buffer or cache account. Now, you being a user, if you wanted to save this permanently, then you go and say commit. Commit will permanently save into your hard disk. And if you think you don't need this record anymore, then you will say rollback. Rollback will permanently delete the record from your buffer and cache account. And save point, I can only explain with the practicals. So TCL commands is playing a role. If you wanted to save it, you go and say commit one more time. It will end the transaction and it will get permanently saved into hard drive. But if you say we don't need this command anymore, again you say rollback, it will end the transaction and it will not allow the transaction to be get into your hard drive. Am I clear so far? Understood what is TCL commands now?
Yes, yes.
Can I take quick yes from Sampath as well? Okay. So this is for you, Mohammed. Understand? I hope you guys understood. So that's what I said. I'm going to explain some one theoretical part on SQL commands, and I did it. Now this is for you. What we did in past two demos. Okay. So basically, first day we were talking about what is data, what is data analysis, and instead of writing what, I'll say entire overview of analysis means what is data analysis, why you have to go with analysis, and how you are going to perform report, like entire life cycle of data analysis, like collecting your data, then you're performing your transformation, and then you're building your data model, then you're analyzing the output, then you're putting in your visualization, and finally you're publishing. So we really give a very depth subject on this particular thing in day one session. This is a day one session, okay? Day one session. So obviously I cannot explain you right now because it will take another 1 hour. So I'm just giving you entire what we have learned. Then we have learned, like, what are the modules, its definition, modules we are covering and its definition. What are the job opportunities you are getting multiple job opportunities, and why you have to join our course, just like the advantages getting recordings. And then class duration, which can go up to 2.5 to 3 months. Then class timings, which is actually getting merged to 10:30 to 11:30 batch, 11:30 a.m. This is the timings. And we have also discussed entire learning process flow. In this entire learning process flow, you will be having like how we are starting our course with the theory, practicals, followed by that assignments, and followed by that you are also having your projects. We are giving you 3 projects like finance, healthcare, again your e-commerce and retail, finance and banking, 3 projects, how you're going to perform that projects, placement assistance, and also your resume building and everything, step by step, interview questions and all. Then we did a conclusion on our day one. And day two, we actually in depth, we
Ma'am,
actually
is there any different timings other than this 10:30? Early morning
very early morning, we don't have 10:30 to 11:30.
or evening?
Night we recently started, already started 8:30 8:30 to 9:30. Basically, if you want, I can speak with admin team. You are also getting recording access, and for few of them who is joining late, just like you, I am also taking backup sessions for them on weekends. Like a few classes got over, some basics, like 1 week classes got over. Still, if you are interested, you can go and join here. And that too, we started with advanced Excel.
When does this new batch will start again for the evening?
This 30, because every module is considered as a new batch. So this 31st, it will get over. So by 31st, we have a plan of starting of October 31st.
Okay.
No 15 days are there. So better you join now because only basics are completed. You're having recordings. I'm also taking backup. We are getting Diwali holidays. In that holidays, you can go through the recordings. If you want, you can go and join with that. I'll speak to the admin team regarding this. Okay, Mohammed,
Yeah. Okay.
these timings are feasible for you?
No, timing is not feasible. Morning timing is not feasible because I'm from Canada.
Okay,
So
I'm saying this one, 8:30 to 9:30.
this is morning 8:30
Night
evening.
8:30. It's night 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. We have only these two batches. One is 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. 1 hour behind we are going for whatever timings you are joining now. 1 hour behind we are going. And another one we have is 8:30 to 9:30. That's all. These two batches you
30
can.
is like 11 p.m. there.
Sorry.
Sorry, 11 a.m. morning. So I'll be working. I want
This is.
to, yeah, this is 11 a.m. morning in Canada.
Acha, acha, acha. What about this? This is not possible.
This is like 10:30 a.m. is like again to 11, 12, 1 a.m. midnight.
Oh, oh. So now it's 2 a.m. there.
Currently, let me check. In Ottawa, it's 2:58.
Oh, early morning you're getting up and watching the demo.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm still in India. I came yesterday to
As
DURGASOFT.
you're in
Yeah,
India.
I'm here on vacation, so I just want to make sure which course and all I have to. I'm just
So
upgrading
this
myself.
is what we have as of now, Mohammed.
No
Anything else?
problem. We will discuss this in later. You can
Yeah.
carry on. Yeah.
Yes. So Sampath, you're also from abroad, Sampath? You're in UK right now. Okay, UK right now. So for you, 10:30 to 11:30 can be fine, I believe, right, Sampath? Then because day one only we discussed, it is 10:30 to 11:30 batch. The timing is something I have informed in day one only. And day two is we are going to cover agenda. We are going to cover, we covered already entire syllabus in depth. And then we discussed about Power BI components. And we had a Q&A here. Doubts. That's what we did day two. And now day three is your SQL commands with SQL backend mechanism. So that's all. And we are changing the link from tomorrow. So if you're enrolling by yourself, definitely, tomorrow also would be a same timing. And whichever the batch you wanted to convert, we can convert you to 10:30 to 11:30 because it's a new batch.
So which BI you're teaching, ma'am? Power BI or Tableau or which one?
Yes, Power BI.
Okay. And anything related to Python and all? Are we
Of
learning?
course, of course.
We are
If
learning
you
that one.
watch the day one recording, you'll get really a much clarity.
And for me, I'm in the UK, so from month end, I'll be having a bit of difference with the time frames of minus 5.5 hours of difference.
Okay.
So evenings will not be possible as well because it's winter. So yeah, but I would be okay to manage in the morning 5:30, getting up at 5:30. It's not a problem for me. So yeah, so that should be absolutely fine. But I want but I don't want the timings to be changed again and say, okay, and
It will be not 10:30
yeah,
to
and moreover,
11:30.
it's like,
Quick.
I would believe like we need to stick to the team timings rather than waiting and doing the things.
You're true.
So
You're right.
yeah,
You'll not face any issues. That can be my promise. And this
because
10:30 to
even
11:30.
yeah, so that's the reason I was like in a hurry yesterday morning and I just bumped out of the call while you were still on the conversation with the team. So that I would expect that not to happen because if it is running late, so hope you understand. It's not about the thing of
I think it was running late today.
yeah, even we were running late
Because
and we were
it's
waiting
a
for other people to pop in and
today
do the
demo,
thing.
because it's a
Yeah.
demo session, right? And from tomorrow
Yeah.
it's a regular classes, and you'll not face any issue. That can be my promise, Sampath. Okay.
All right, perfect
Stay
then. Yeah,
tuned.
we will do one thing because yeah, it's already 8 o'clock. I need to jump on to work as well. So it's already 8 because I start working at 8:30. So I need to jump back to work as well. So would you be okay if we can have the conversation tomorrow in the morning session if we start live? Because I'm happy to go ahead with the sessions and everything. Okay.
That's great decision. So one more reminder, tomorrow join same timings, that is your 11:30. Then later on we are going to merge this batch with 10:30. Okay, I'll
All
inform
right.
you tomorrow. But the
All right.
timing 10:30 to 11:30, that is fixed. Okay, because
Yeah.
even it's getting
Perfect.
recorded, you can keep a note. Timings would be 10:30 to 11:30. But for few days till we merge, you tomorrow join 11:30. That's it. I wanted to say. Okay,
All
Sampath.
right. Perfect. Not a problem then. I'll
Thank
speak to you
you so
soon then.
much.
All right. Cheers. Yeah. Well, I'm just in a hurry just to move out and need to
No, no, no. Yes, we
try
are
one
done
minute
actually. We are
because I
done.
need to drive back to work as well. All right. Yeah. Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you then. Yeah. I'll speak to you soon then. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yes. Anything to say, Mohammed?
Nothing much. I just, let me know when you are giving an overview for the things which I missed for the demo because it's like, I joined very late for the demo.
You're
So,
already having a recording. Uh,
uh, I'm not sure for the recordings with whether they send me or not.
they will be sending you, it will be in a mail ID. Okay. So one thing I wanted to say, you just talk to the admin team. You have their phone number, right? You got a phone number. Can you see in the chat box?
1 minute, I have a number here.
Let me copy paste for you.
Is it 52627?
17. I'm just copy pasting it one more time. Just a second. Can you see the latest message I have sent just now? You can contact 52627 is there. You can contact any one of them. And you have registered and came into this Zoom, right? You registered and came, right? So obviously they will get your mail ID. In your mail ID, they are going to send you the YouTube link. Maybe Drive link or YouTube link, you'll get a link. So there would be a follow-up mail. When you scroll down, when you watch the
Actually,
entire.
I was a bit confused because they sent me like 10 emails today. I don't know. It's like Zoom. I got it maybe not 10, maybe more than 10, 20 emails.
Can you come again? I didn't understood.
I'm a bit confused from this admin, mail. I got almost 20 emails.
10 emails.
20 emails from
20.
Zoom. Yeah, so that's what I don't know. Zoom demo data analyst, Python, Power BI, Zoom data analyst, Power BI. So I got like 20 emails from this.
Oh, can you open any one of them and can you
Yeah,
scroll?
I opened one of the email and I joined this link, this demo.
Okay. Do you have any YouTube link there? Any link, a recording link?
Let me
Or
open because
just can you give me a moment, Mohammed? I'll copy paste the link in the chat box. That will help you out, right?
yeah, they send me a direct, email from Zoom, I think,
No,
where
no.
it is
What I'm
asking to
saying,
join with.
I'm gonna help you out by sending you past two recordings.
Yeah, you can send me that. That will be much better.
Just give me a moment. I'm just talking with the admin team. You will have that links right now in a chat box. I'm placing you on mute. Just give me a minute.
Yes.
Yes, can you see this? You got a link there. In that particular link, you got your demo 1 and demo 2.
So where I will find this? Did you send me on?
I have given you, see, we have sent you the Zoom chat, no? DurgaSoft Durga, from DurgaSoft Durga, you got demo video. Can you click on that particular link once?
Yeah, I have one link here. Yes.
Yeah, can you click on it? Then you're getting the recording access.
1 minute. Demo 2 and demo
Yeah,
1. Yeah.
demo 1 and demo 2. Okay. 2 days demo, as I promised. Can you see whatever I have discussed? These things you will be seeing in that recording. Go through it, decide, and try to enroll by tomorrow. From tomorrow, we are going to start off our classes. Okay.
Actually, for the timings, I'm a bit confused. So let me just decide on the timings.
Timings is this timings only, 10:30 to 11:30.
Only
And
this.
we have 8:30 to 9:30 timings as well. If you wanted, I can talk to them. It's a night batch for IST, 8:30, 9:30 IST. It's a night batch. So if you wanted to go with this timing, you can join tomorrow, same timings, at least 11:30 till we demo come. I mean, one session tomorrow we are giving 11:30, and tomorrow from then we will be merging it. You're clear, right, Mohammed?
What you are merging? I don't know the timings. What to discuss.
See, I'll write and show you. Actual timings of this batch is 10:30 to 11:30. Okay? IST
Okay.
again. Okay? But for tomorrow, only for tomorrow, join same timings what you did today. Like around 11:30. Tomorrow you join 11:30 a.m. Then I'll tell you from when we are going to start from 10:30. Okay?
Okay.
You're clear now, Mohammed?
Yeah, and same one more batch is going, which is a week ahead in evening, right?
Sorry, one more batch.
Is already started, which is a week ahead. That's what you told me, right?
That is 8:30 p.m.
Which is already started a week before.
Yes, a week before. 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Okay?
Okay, let me just think on this and I'll decide for this.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.